Look, I get it. Going to the gym, it can be scary. It can be intimidating. You know, you don't want all these juiced up roid heads who got six packs staring at you and judging you because maybe you're doing the exercise wrong. It's a legitimate fear. But I can tell you this right now, as somebody who is not in the best shape of his life right now, I have no fear of walking into my gym. None. When I walk into the gym, I literally feel as if I own the place. Okay? And I'm going to share with you how I gained that confidence and how you can have the same. And like I said, I'm not some guy right now who has a six pack at the moment, who's just shredded to the bone, and I still have that confidence. That's why this video is for you. Because I guarantee you, you are somebody who's trying to get into shape and wants to have that confidence and probably wants to go to the gym. But like we said, you don't know, you're intimidated, you're not really familiar with it, and I get it. And here's the first thing you need to realize. I've been to a lot of different gyms in my little fitness journey, okay? I've been to hardcore gyms, I've been to your Planet Fitnesses, I've been to sports-specific gyms, and I can tell you, there's actually a common person, a common factor between all of these gyms. And that factor is that probably 85 to 90% of the people in these facilities don't know what they're doing. Oh man, that means guess what? They're in the same boat as you. But wait a minute. If they're in the same boat as me, why are they there, right? Well, guess what? They're just a bunch of narcissistic people. They don't care if they're doing things wrong. They are so narcissistic and egotistical that they think they're working out, even though it's been 3 years since they started their journey and they look the exact same they did 3 years ago because they don't care and they never will. But from the sounds of it, if you're watching this, you care. You're embarrassed. Why are you embarrassed? Because you want to do it right. You want to do it correct. That's great. That's awesome. And that's the first thing you need to look at is that like, oh man, that's right. I do want to do it correct. I do want to do the right things. I do want to take my fitness and my health seriously. So congratulations, seriously, because you're already ahead of literally 90% of those people in that gym, okay? So the next thing, well, what do I do, right? There's so many different things, so many types of equipment. Where do I start? You got people saying, I need to do this. No, you need to do calisthenics. No, you need to run. Oh, you need to lift. You need to do dynamic stretching before static stretching. The noise needs to stop, right? And this is what I suggest for someone who's a beginner and who's starting out. Trust me, I am restarting my journey. I literally have had to start back from square one again because I've had so many injuries. I've been out of the game so long. I kept trying to force myself back to where I used to be, but I'm not on level 10 anymore. I fell down. I fell backwards. And for you, you need to realize, stop going into the gym trying to jump to level 5. Start where you're at, right? And my suggestion is when you go into that gym, go for machines. You know why? The machines are designed to literally force you in your biomechanics to do the exercise properly. Okay? So pick the machines. What's nice about them is that usually they all have pictures that are going to show you exactly how to do the exercise. So there's no excuse of, oh, well, I don't know how to do them. I don't know how to do it properly. There you go. If you choose machines, you're going to be forced to do it properly, okay? So let's just say you pick one. It's a lat pull down machine, right? You're going to approach it. And it's not too crazy. On the left-hand side, typically you'll see all the weights, the stacks of weights. You'll see a little thing that's this little pin that's stuck into the weights, right? And you just pull it out, okay? And you'll see all the different holes lined up. And you're going to start, like we said, at ground zero, at step level 1. So let's put it on the lowest weight, the 5-pound weight, okay? Boom, pop it in, right? And we see the diagram. We see how we're going to do things. Now, before you sit down, you're going to agree to me and to yourself that this is how you are going to do this. Every set and every rep from here on out. And if you agree to do this, and you make this commitment to yourself, you are going to be so far ahead of everybody in that gym. You're already ahead of everybody, like we said, but now you're really going to surpass everybody. Because usually most of the people don't even want to take the time to learn the basics. They don't know the basics. That's why they look the same as they did years ago. That's why they're literally wasting their money. So when you go to do this, right, you're going to go for that lat pull down or whatever it might be. And you're going to do full range of motion. See, my arms aren't here. They're all the way up, right? They're extended out. And you're going to do this tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Nice and slow and easy. Now, a lot of guys would stop here. Not you. You're going to go full range of motion. If you're watching this video right now, just feel the difference between stopping your hands at like about mid-face versus pulling it to your chest. You're going to start to feel it in your lats, right? Once you pull it to here, you're going to do 1, 2, and then you're going to slowly come up for another 5 seconds. All the way. I didn't stop here. I came all the way up, all the way down. Feel that stretch, full range of motion for that tempo. And you're already going to be ahead of literally majority of the gym. You're already on your way to having the dream body that you want. And I can promise you this, go watch the guys in that gym. There's probably only, truthfully, in most gyms, there's only usually a few guys who are actually in great shape. Watch what they do. You'll be surprised. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm actually doing what they do. I'm doing the right thing. Yeah. Now the difference is it's going to be time. A little bit of structuring, right? So once you do that, you've figured out your tempo. When you go to breathe, right? The hard part of the exercise, breathe out. The easy part, the lowering of the weight, breathe in. Okay, so that's what you're going to master. You're going to master that tempo, 5, 2, 5. You're going to master that full range of motion, getting used to the machine. You're going to master that breathing at that low beginner weight, which is perfectly fine. Okay, and once you get that done, simple. You're going to do it 3 times, and you're going to hit 10 reps each time. What I mean by 10 reps, 1, 2, 3, 4, till you get to 10, and you'll do that 3 times, aka 3 sets, okay? And when it comes time to the next workout session, the next time you get on that lat pull down machine, okay, so you did 5 pounds for 3 sets of 10 reps. You did them perfect. You did exactly what I explained you to do. You're gonna adjust it just a little bit. You're gonna go to the next weight up, the next smallest increment, and you're gonna repeat the process. And maybe this time, oh no, the first time I did it, I did all 10. I got my tempos and my everything right. Oh no. I got to the second set. I was only able to do 7 and I just couldn't get any more up. Oh my gosh. And then I got to the third set and I could only do 5. Everything's wrong. No, that's to be expected. That's part of the game. It's okay. Next time you come back, you're going to go at it again. You're going to be resilient. You're going to be tough. That is what's going to make you into the dude that you want to be. Because you are putting in the work. You're putting in the effort. You're laying the foundation. Because I can tell you right now, you want to know one of the biggest reasons why these guys who just show up to the gym and don't be humble, they're not humble, they don't do things correct, they never go far. Because the first thing they do is they want to get their egos out there and they want to make sure that everybody sees them. They load up the bar all crazy and they can't even do a weight properly. You know why? Because guess what? They try to put more weight on. Their biomechanics are not right. Their muscles aren't ready. They haven't been adjusted. They haven't been used to working that kind of load. That's when you get injured. That's when you don't make any progress. It's by keeping the form right. So first of all, guys, we eliminated the first excuse of not knowing what to do. You know what to do now. 3 sets of 10 reps. Pick the machines. For the first time you go in there, maybe you're going to do these ones over here. Then you'll do the ones in the middle next, and then these ones. I don't care yet about structuring your workout or your program. I don't care about that. What you need to do is get the basics down. Proper mechanics, right? Proper breathing. The feeling of what it's like to have that tension. Understanding the concept of progressive overload. Just getting a little bit better every single time. That's all. That's all you're going to focus on, okay? Now, if you really want to take it another step further and you're still like, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm that confident still to go in and do this, then bring a buddy. But here's my suggestion. You bring that buddy. I tell you right now, do not make it a pissing contest. You do what I told you. You tell them, look, this is what we're doing. This is how I'm going to do this. I'm not trying to put on tons of super weight. You lay it out straight up, because I'm telling you right now, when you bring a partner in, it's not that it's a bad thing, but people tend to try to make it a pissing contest. And that's the last thing you want to do. Okay? Don't turn it into that, because it can get real ugly real quick. And that's it, you guys. You're going to work harder than majority of the people in that gym. And that's another reason why I'm not like, look, we're all here at the end of the day. We are all here at this gym. Doesn't matter who it is, to try and improve our fitness. Whether some people care as much as others, that's a different story, But you got to realize everybody's practically the same, okay? And you shouldn't be worried. No one's going to come up to you. I've never, in the entire time that I've been to gyms, whether I've been in good shape or really fat, I've never had anybody stare at me or look at me or try to, intimidate me. Never. It's not going to happen to you. I promise you that. Everybody is thinking usually the same thing. I hope they're not looking at me, right? We're all here together. We're all here for the same thing. But I'm telling you, if you do these things, you're going to work harder than anybody else in that gym. And you're going to leave proud, knowing, wow, like, I outworked these people. I actually know what I'm doing. I'm actually doing things correct. You're going to be the one leaving with the confidence and one day going, maybe I'm going to help some of these people out, right? And that's how I have confidence. That's how I walk into a gym and I feel like I own the place. If this was something valuable to you and you want to follow me for my fat loss journey, I'm trying to get back in shape here, and every step along the way, I'm trying to help someone who might be right behind me. I'm just trying to reach that hand back, grab, and trying to pull you up with me. So if that's something that interests you, you want to come with me for the journey and the ride, don't forget to hit subscribe. Have a good one.